Hi, this is Jeff from Carlini's College. You've got this UBD template. What do you do with it? Let me see if I can break it down for you because there's a lot of stuff to get right. We begin with stage number 1, identify desired results. Remember, with this backward design framework, we start with the end product. What do we want students to get out of the class when they're finished? And then we use those end products to help inform assessments and individual lesson plans. The document begins with some demographic and background information. Who is the audience? What's the time frame? Shouldn't be any surprises here, so I'm going to skip it. We move into a unit overview, describe briefly what the class is all about. In the next section, we talk about professional organizations. These are governing bodies, maybe not governing bodies, but authorities to say what do students really need to know and why, and they support it with research and job statistics. We rely on them to help make sure we're delivering the right information to students so that they can succeed in the rest of their lives. These professional organizations develop standards or competencies, the individual things that students need to know based on their research and their domain, and then we use these to inform the rest of our instructional design. In this example here, I have 5 competencies listed. Notice each has a code, and we'll cite that code in the rest of the document. Based on these competencies, then, we develop our learning goals for the class. There are 4 types of goals. The highest level is transfer goals. These require the student to apply the classroom information independently, without any help, often on their own. Each of these goals has a competency code listed to go back to the professional organization to justify why these are good goals for this class. The next type of goal is a meaning goal. And these are broken down into 2 subsections: essential questions and understandings. Beyond just the mere facts and figures of a class, we want students to get some kind of meaning. What's it all for? Why are we doing it? And that gets to the essential questions part. Notice that each of these items is listed in the form of a question. Each of these cites a corresponding competency code, and none of these questions has a direct answer. These are designed to provoke thought, perhaps some debate, but based on understanding of the course material. And then, speaking of the word understanding, the other type of meaning goal are called understandings. These are listed as statements, but these are high-level kinds of observations, not specific details about a particular task. Again, these cite competency codes going back to the professional organization. The other types of goals fall under the heading of acquisition. There's 2 types here, knowledge and skill. In the first section, knowledge goals talk about specific facts and figures, dates, places, the specific types of information that a student might need to know for the class. These could be vocabulary terms, these could be names, places, individual details the student just has to know. The next type of acquisition goal is a skill. This involves a process or a procedure, doing something. Based on what they know, put it into action. These skills also list a corresponding competency code going back to the original professional organization. And that's it. Ha! I laugh because it's easy enough to describe, but There's a lot of thinking that goes into making this work. You have to identify these different goal types, what category they fit in, how do they match up with the professional organization that comes up with the competencies. There's a lot of thought, a lot of debate, but in the end, your classroom will be much better for it. So take the time now to proceed with the UBD design. Your students will thank you in the future. This has been Jeff S. from Carolini's College. Thanks and have a nice day.